Welcome back, Keys to the Jet. I'm Rhino,
I'm Red.
It's Fab.
and first time on the podcast today is the Trash Panda.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Trash Panda
Woo!
here.
Trash Panda. So episode 3, right? Woo!
Episode 3. What are we talking
So,
about
what
today?
the fuck is Trash Panda? Let's start off with that.
Yeah, what the fuck is a trash panda?
Yeah, what is a Trash Panda, and what is your background? What do you do?
So I was avionics in the Marine Corps, and first of all, I'm a trash panda. Marines are all trash panda. We get into all the dirty things, whether it be women, alcohol, yeah, especially men. I mean,
Hot
when
dudes with pants, tight pants.
listen. If Marines could flirt with women the way we flirt with other men, like it'd be game over. Like there's no contest. Like we just so smooth with the homies.
Is that why you guys have
you
your
guys love dicks?
Already? We don't have the dick counter up yet, so
I'm just gonna start the dick counter with 2. So.
okay.
Dang.
Okay, but
Do
listen,
you have a notebook? Are you taking notes right now?
we're gonna keep tally marks every time that comes up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Quick question before you keep going? Is that why you have your name, your last name, on your ass?
Yes, absolutely.
Right,
That's how,
right.
like, when you're getting fucked by the green weenie, like, they know who they're fucking.
When you were in, did you hear pogue a lot? Because I've heard you guys are pogues. How do you guys get offended?
Yeah.
Do you guys get offended at that?
Pogue or is it
No.
pog?
It's a pogue.
Oh.
P-O-G.
It's pogue.
Personnel other than grunt.
Oh.
Yeah, so at least I didn't hear as much because I wasn't in near infantry units for the most part. I was in the middle of a fucking desert, and that was pretty much it. Just all
Fucking
aviation
pogue.
maintenance. Yeah,
You
all
fucking
aviation
pogue.
maintenance. So there was no grunts, absolutely nothing. So it's not really a term that I heard a lot. Am I offended by it? No, I really don't give a fuck.
Hell yeah.
Well, we don't care either.
We don't give a shit either.
Yeah. Also,
It'd be better if you were offended to it. To be fair. Now it just takes all the fun out of it.
Yeah,
also, just real quick, I just wanted to ask Mike, why are you so fucking ugly? Because
you used which
God
one are you
damn.
talking about? First
That's
off,
true.
Yeah, which
That's
Mike?
true.
and then secondly,
I was gonna say,
don't use names,
calm the
motherfucker.
fuck down over there.
See, I told Kevin about
Jeez.
it, and I already said it. It's so hard. All right, I'm gonna talk about Red. Why, dude? Like Red, you always have a hat on, and now you have a slick back hair. Like it looks like I went to Buffalo Bob's.
Yeah, I'm just fucking awesome. That's how it is.
Dude, yeah,
like
it's
I
honestly pretty
expect to
weird
see
looking
like a
like
bunch
this.
of lotion behind you.
Yeah, I mean, I could go get my hat if you want me to,
Just off screen,
or I could tell you guys to fuck off. That's one of the two. Nah, man. Hey, listen.
Either one.
I'm in a band. Okay, I'm a guitar player. I'm trying to grow my hair out. Fuck you. I don't like it getting all crazy at work because then people are going to be like, that dude needs to go back to the flight line. And I don't want to go back to the flight line.
you play the fucking
what do you
bass.
mean?
Let's calm down, okay?
Whoa. Whoa.
You know you hang out with a sound check.
All right, Red. So what are we talking about today
Jeez, man. Well, I think we're going to talk about
with the elusive Trash Panda?
So I think one thing we're going to definitely talk about is trashing the Marine Corps since, he's a fucking jarhead. We're definitely going to do that. Talk about crayons and stuff. Probably one of his favorite things to talk about.
I mean, we did. That came up the last time. Are you guys legitimately sponsored by Crayola? That's a fucking thing, right? We've been trying to get that sponsorship for a while, especially like the Marine Corps does have a couple sports teams. We've been trying to get Crayola for a while, but it's been
We're gonna
tough.
make this shit happen.
Yeah, you would think that with the amount of crayons that we go through, that they would want to be our sponsors, but yeah, no, it's surprisingly hard.
How about your stock portfolio? That probably looks really good in Crayola right now, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely, Crayola.
Hell yeah. No, but with this episode, we're probably going to talk about deployment stories, whatever, or really anything that comes up.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna do a whole episode just on boat stories with Kevin.
Boat stories,
goddamn,
absolutely, 100%.
Boat stories, or like jerking off in the porta shitter in the desert when it's 120 degrees. Probably do something on that.
What's gonna happen first?
Yeah,
I will say.
You're gonna come or you're gonna pass out.
I will say,
or you're gonna pass out as you come, and that will probably be that'll be like the greatest orgasm ever.
Yeah,
that's the holy grail right there. If you pass out as you're coming, that's
probably
it.
what a lot of them are looking for.
Yeah,
It's true.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
I will say though, there has been times on the deployment where you're just so fed up with it, and so we had like some in Afghanistan in Bagram, we had like a actual no shit toilet in one of the hangars, but everybody used it, so it was fucking disgusting. Then we also had like 5 or 6 porta potties outside, and on the days where you got to wear your full body armor, it's either do I take a shit with my full body armor on, or do I take it off and leave it outside of the porta potty? And it's nighttime. I know I'm gonna get attacked at nighttime. Do I risk it? And then you're just like, screw it. So you take your body armor off, and as soon as you sit down, it's like bang, bang. The alarm goes, and you're like, screw it. Like if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go out. You know.
The most interesting thing that I found with porta shitters when I was in the desert the one time, is the titles or the artwork inside of them. Because this one porta shitter was just full of like, name your shit of it, or like describe your shit in a movie title, and all four walls were just fucking filled, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. If you ever go into a porta shitter in the field or anything like that, I swear it's like looking at just like ancient scriptures. I'm like, you're looking at
hieroglyphs all over the place.
Yeah, seriously, it's just like the
hieroglyphs and glory holes.
The prophecy of like the longest shit ever taken
Episode
is written
4
here.
It's like those old Egyptian like hieroglyphs, but then instead of the like Egyptians, it's like dicks with like the little like Egyptian heads on them.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
I'm pretty sure they did dicks too.
Oh yeah, they had to.
They
had to.
There's no way
they had to
do
like birds with
all
dicks
over the place
and shit,
with just Egyptian hieroglyph dicks all over the place.
Because there's probably one guy like, I'm gonna carve this right now.
Yo, yeah.
Dude, look at this sweet dick. I'm gonna carve it. Yeah. Yeah.
What is that? This dick.
They're sending dick pics on just like stone tablets.
Yeah, what the fuck is that art, bro? That's my dick, dude. That's my dick. That's your dick? Yeah, that's my dick.
Although when you go to like the museums, right, you see all like the like Hercules, like those giant like buff sculptures, and like they're like really, really tiny. Like you're like, okay, so that was an average male back then. I'm good. Like it makes you feel better about yourself. Yeah.
It's honestly, average for your height and weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, people love those sculptures too. So I mean, like, if they love that, clearly we're good, right?
And why is it when you see one of those sculptures that they find, they're like, oh, we found this ancient sculpture, that's the only thing missing off the sculpture?
Is a wiener.
Yeah, who's taking
it off?
You can't sit there and tell me that if you saw a sculpture just randomly about somewhere, like you wouldn't just try and like snap it off just for shits and giggles.
I mean,
the infamous dick thief.
I'd have a whole cabinet.
Exactly. So
right.
You do. Yeah. Like cabinet. It's just kind of natural. I mean,
like you just have one.
Well, he does, but those are silicone.
Like for every.
I know.
Yeah, we don't talk about.
I've seen his Sunday night dishwasher load. I know exactly what the fuck's going on in there.
I've seen Kevin's t-shirts when he comes to work. Okay, it's you kind of wonder.
Listen, don't mind the stains.
But they're for real glow in the dark.
All right, so
we're back on dicks.
Yep. We're probably like 35 right now.
At least.
All right.
Yeah, good one for you. I got a good pilot, deployment, and dick all in one.
Oh shit! Let's hear this.
Oh, okay. A trio.
Okay.
This is a good one. This is a trio of the trifecta. So the Red Squadron, Kadena, they deployed. They came back. I was in blue.
Those are the bats, right? Vampire bats? Or those are
cocks? The cocks. So that's not the dick joke, but we caught all the jets. Start putting all this shit together. We found an iPod in the map case, in the front, in the cockpit.
Mm-hmm.
Dude runs up to the truck, hands me this iPad. Bro, where'd you get this from? Oh, it was in the map case. Whose is it? Shit, I don't know. Well, let's open this fucker up and see what's going on.
Oh, shit.
Unlock the iPad. There's no pass lock. Start scrolling through pictures. There's about 40 pictures of his old lady that he sent, got sent to him while he was deployed. Followed by about a good 140 of him in multiple poses, just flexing his junk all over the place. So
dang. So I bet there were some guys that were like, "Hey, can I borrow that really quick? Let me see that. Let me borrow that."
We're like, "Hey, we got to give this thing back to him." So
was there one in the cockpit?
No, they were all in his little beat hut room.
Damn it.
So we're going through, and I see him. I'm like, hey, dude, you left your iPad in the cockpit. Oh, you're not the guy that caught me. Oh no, silence. We just kind of looked at each other. He kind of knew, and he's like, oh. I was like, yeah, we had seen the picture, right when we opened it up, and pinned it to you. His fucking wife turned ghost motherfucking white.
Oh shit!
Kind of like laughed, and I was like, "Yeah, y'all have a good night." Kind of fucking walk away.
Dang, man, he was probably like tucking his junk back too. tucking it back.
Yeah,
like,
he was
put some
highly,
lotion on the
highly,
skin.
highly uncomfortable.
I'd fuck me too.
Yeah, some of the other pilots were fucking laughing at him. It was good. It was pretty fucking funny. It was bad. It was always awkward whenever he came back out.
Right, Kevin.
Had to have been.
Kevin,
tell
us about one of your
fucking meat.
Do you mean Trash Panda?
Trash Panda. Tell us about one of your fucking bullshit deployment / dick. There's probably a lot of dicks on the boat too, right?
Oh yeah. So first of all, let me start off with that.
Is that why there's so many holes in your stalls?
Yes.
No, I thought it was for the ease. Yeah, I thought it was either ventilation or for like water. So like,
you guys have glory holes galore there, don't you?
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. No, so get this. So on deployment, I was on Westpac deployment, and I shared my avionics shop, tiny little fucking room, with the V-22 avionics, and collectively,
what's a V-22? What is it?
The Ospreys, good old tilt rotor.
More confirmed military kills than the Taliban.
Damn.
Yeah, those things are garbage. But anyway, so collectively, we ended up having a shop dildo. So what we would do is, we would go to the berthing while people were sleeping, and they have the curtains drawn in the little coffins, and we just start slowly just like sticking the dick through the curtains, and then just poking them in the face until they woke up.
So it was like a hall pass. You guys like carried it around, like, I'm going to the bathroom this time. Like,
it was
like a hall pass.
What was on the keys to the jet was the big rubber dildo.
not so much a hall pass, but we did have fun with it. It was pretty funny messing with people. I think I'm not sure, but I think they left it up in the cockpit for a pilot one time for the 22 guys.
The only thing I heard when you were saying that is if you ever seen the TV show Blue Mountain State, is when they all share the pocket pussy.
Sasha, they all start. Isn't that Sasha?
Yeah, because it's Thad's, and then it gets like passed around. He's like, "Here, you want to use it tonight?" No, man, I'm good. It's got like lint on it, and like
I can assure you that
knows what.
I can assure you that 100% happened on the boat. There's no way it did not happen. I was on a boat with a bunch of degenerates. Like, don't get me wrong, all Marines are degenerates, but this was like world class.
They all got chlamydia.
Nice. Swear, babe, I got it from the toilet seat.
Yeah.
The corpsman's probably like, we are running out of penicillin. It is not funny.
Yeah, on the boat, I'm sure we weren't locked down for COVID. We're locked down for AIDS.
Fucking STDs are running rampant on this thing.
Okay, so in Bagram, we had it was one of our LTs, it was like his first deployment, and a bunch of the senior NCOs wanted to play a joke on him. So they had like the 26-inch, mega death of dildos sent over. And they also had like farm animals, like blow up farm animals, blow up dolls. And when he was gone, they jimmied the lock into his room and they rigged it up. So as soon as he opened his door, here comes like Batcock out of the dark, like straight into his face. And like they went so far to take measurements, right? To see like how high his mouth was from like when he was standing in the doorway. Like somebody would come and like talk to him at his door, and like they had a permanent marker, and like they marked the door like about eye level or like mouth level. And then about 2 days later, all you hear is "What the fuck?" Looking right in his mouth. Walked in, it looked like Animal Crossing. Just a bunch of animals everywhere. It was great. Like I think I got a picture because we stole the sheep.
Oh, that's the best one to steal, I think.
Yeah, I gotta say that's some dedication right there, and I love it.
And it was like a bunch of us, back when we were like skinny and fit, and we're got our shirts off, and we're all holding the sheep. Like, what's up?
You're all holding the sheep, and you all have your dicks out too.
No,
had it in the sheep.
No,
at one point.
In the sheep.
Yeah. I mean, it was
in the sheep.
It say bah.
It was passed around.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. It was just awkward, and then it ended up being some dude making like a man thong Speedo running with the sheep down the hallway. And that turned into like 2:00 in the morning with him screaming, running down the hallway. Not sure what that was about. Just kind of on his own accord. I mean, hey, man, whatever floats your boat.
Were you in the dorms over
that
there?
man is
You went
living
bee
life.
huts, Rana?
What's up?
Were you in the dorms over there, or were you in the bee huts?
So we were in the bee huts for about two months, and then they finally finished the dorms right behind the 455th, like right next to the Disney Chow Hall.
Okay.
So like,
yeah.
so no matter what, like as soon as you walked out of your door, it was either like left to the Chow Hall or right to the AMU, but it was like also right next to the foot wash station. So it was like you wake up, you're like, oh man, I'm ready for the day.
The foot wash station again.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm telling you, man, that is a smell you will never forget. You won't. If anybody listens to this has ever been over there, that is a smell you will never forget.
We didn't have
Trash
foot wash
Panda.
stations when I was over there.
Trash Panda.
What's up?
So when you were on deployment,
Yeah,
you weren't only on a boat, right?
For the most part, I was. I spent 132 consecutive days at sea.
Dang.
Because this was at the height of COVID, so like they didn't want to let us off the ship, so we were just stuck on there for the majority.
Cruising around the water, huh?
Well, yeah, pretty much. Horrible.
Did you guys get to like fish off the side, or did you guys see the Kraken, or like?
So the most that it was offered to us was they would do like the beer days on the ship, where like they bring in pallets of Bud Light usually.
St. Pauli girl.
Yeah, and
O'Doul's.
like everybody's only allotted 2
O'Doul's
beers.
Platinum.
And they offered it 4 times, but 3 of those times I remember our command basically told us, no, you're not going to go up there and grab beer. One of them was because we were on alert. Second one, they were just like, oh no, we have too much maintenance going on. So like basically the Navy got to get their free little beers on the boat, and we were just kind of like watching them, just like, y'all are some assholes.
Did they have their blue?
Well, they were getting liquored up for you.
Their blue camouflage things on, so the sharks don't see them. Is that?
No.
So they wearing green?
No, they were all wearing their coveralls. They don't wear that digi camo anymore. The blue one.
So by coveralls, you mean assless chaps?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and that the beers were the
freaking Navy. The Navy, dude. Jeez.
Hey, man, you gotta have that movement free back there, you know?
Well, I mean, technically, Panda's kind of like a department of the Navy, right? Like it was a department of the Navy. So,
I mean, we're equal but separate.
Yeah, they're brothers.
We are same but different.
Same but different.
Yeah.
So while you were on the boat, you did maintenance, obviously, right? Like aircraft maintenance. Well, I mean, maybe you didn't.
The amount of fuckery that went on with just maintenance being up on the flight deck, because obviously we have to chain the jets down to the flight deck as we're on the boat whenever they're not taxiing on the flight deck, taking off, whatever. And I don't know why, but these assholes.
So wait. Were you 35s or were you like 18s?
I was 35s. Yeah, I was 35s. Yep, F-35 Bravos.
So you only worked one aircraft?
The good ones.
Yeah, just one aircraft.
Okay, well, you're not coming on the show ever again. So those are the good ones.
I can make it count.
Yeah, people can only come on if they worked multiple. So I guess this is like our this is like our Make-A-Wish.
Oh, is that what this is? Gotcha. Nah, but like, so I work night shift. We're up on the flight deck, and there's chains all over the flight deck because just a chain down. I think it's like maybe like 3 per landing gear, and there's always that one asshole that loves to chain it from the landing gear to like 15 feet out onto the flight deck. It's pitch fucking dark. You can't see shit, so you're just walking there minding your own business, and next thing you know, you're fucking face planted the goddamn anti-skid.
Damn, dude,
worst feeling ever. Absolutely worst feeling ever.
And the dildo comes back out.
Oh, they're just doing that on purpose, waiting on you.
No, I swear they did. I swear they did on purpose because the Navy obviously has like the little night vision cameras up on the flight deck, so they can see you eating shit every time that happens. So I swear they probably move the chains and they're just like watching the cameras, and they're just like have a whole page dedicated just Marines just eating shit.
Now, did you guys have to share like bunks with them?
Two per bed?
No, but some Marines willingly did that because homie love. Yeah, homie love. Hey man, once we're up up north, it gets really cold. The heating system on the ship stops working, so you gotta hold it up in one little coffin for warmth and nothing else. Totally.
Hey, bro, come to my spank tank after dinner. We could just get
but
warm.
My body is telling me yeah.
That was played the whole time while they were sleeping.
Yep.
Oh yeah, well,
just on repeat.
Like I swear those hickeys were there before I went into the rack.
I was vacuuming my room.
Rash. I swear I had this rash before I got on the boat.
I was vacuuming my room. I swear. Swear to me. Fucking hell
totally unrelated. Yeah.
Nice. What's the like most fucked up aircraft shit you saw while you were on a boat? Like get broken.
What are
like from somebody fucking up?
Either that or like a pilot. Like you're just like looking at the pilot, and you're like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, or pilot or stupid pilot write-ups.
Two things come off the top of my head. One of them was a maintainer. So she was taking off some panels off the Ospreys, and another Osprey was coming in for a landing, and they were paying attention. And those things put out fucking wind when you're close to them. And poor girl, she couldn't have been more than like 100 pounds soaking wet, holding this panel, doesn't see the aircraft coming in, and it literally just starts taking her like a goddamn kite. So at this point, it's either her or the panel. So next thing you know,
she fell in the fucking water.
Next thing you know, you got to go down to maintenance control and tell them you lost a panel.
It's fucked up. Well, at least you didn't lose a person. You know, speaking of wind on the boat, how were those beans on there, man? How was that food on the boat? Must have been really shitty.
Oh, dude.
Awful. I've heard sometimes boat food is not that bad.
So
it just depends.
For breakfast, you usually had two choices. Either you had eggs that tasted like sand
with beans,
or you had eggs that were just super watery
with beans.
No, there were usually no beans, but you would get occasionally a hard wall. Actually, you know what? This represents perfectly how the food was. I went to lunch one time and had mozzarella sticks. I'm like, oh, cool, finally something decent. I go to bite into my mozzarella stick, and the goddamn thing is empty in the inside. It's literally just some breading and no cheese inside. I'm like, how the fuck do you manage this?
You're like, I should have joined the Air Force. Fuck.
Right. That was.
They're probably at like a 4 seasons right now. This is ridiculous.
I think
fucking fillet is medium.
God is when my morale just absolutely tanked. When you bite into a mozzarella stick and there's no cheese.
Fucking guy running off with your cheese, like fuck you.
Dude, don't know what happened, but yeah, that's what they left me at. God, I remember for Christmas lunch, I had a cookie, a small portion of rice, and a corn dog.
That's epic.
That's a great Christmas meal.
Oh, absolutely, right? Just amazing.
It's weird that you had a corn dog on there. I figured those would be all gone, especially on a Navy boat.
Yeah,
I mean, we do get our resupplies, so it's mandatory for them to have glizzies on the way. Yeah,
that's how they thaw them out.
Yeah,
they're not really called the Marine Corps; it's called the Glizzy Corps. Okay,
Glizzy Corps.
Dang, any dumb pilot stuff? Either on the boat or.
I mean, there wasn't really that much fuckery, but I mean, one of them almost fucked up. I remember they were coming in for a landing, and they overcorrected, and I swear they almost slammed into the control tower for the ship. So they backed it hard left and blew both its motors, and then just had to fly back to Pendleton for it. Just absolutely fucked the aircraft.
No shit.
Damn.
Yeah. Which, I mean, it's hard to tell if it was a pilot or that piece of shit Osprey, because they're just truly awful. So bad. All right, so I got a question for you guys real quick. So obviously jets have bird strikes and whatever. Have your pilots ever struck anything else that was just really fucking weird? What?
Yes. So it was on swing shift one night, and so these are on trash haulers, right? Mm-hmm. And
of course, trash haulers. I mean,
yeah,
I'm surprised.
12 solo cups.
Wait, you're hauling me?
Did the trash can come out the back and like fucking get sucked up like into your 4 brand of freedom there?
Well, if it went in the fans, then it just blew away, But so it's on swing shift, and we have 1:30 up, and it was like 8.5 hours, and it was probably God, it was probably close to midnight. And of course, it was like a Friday. And he comes in for landing. It's like dead quiet out. He's the only one up flying. And you hear the mains hit, and then you hear the nose hit, and then you hear and you're like, all right, we heard that from like the parking spot.
Yeah.
The hell was that? He doesn't go the full length of the runway, gets off real quick, and then here comes Mach, and they hit a fucking coyote.
Oh shit!
As they were landing, and so as the jet's rolling up, you see like 4 flashlights because it's dark out. Everybody's looking at the nose wheel well, and you see like a little tuft of fur, just tink tink tink. Dude, it looked like a blood fest up in the nose wheel well. He said that he was coming for landing. As soon as the nose came down, he said the coyote just like was standing there in the middle of the runway and just looked at the aircraft like, "What the hell's that?" And then, I mean, there's no going back.
We had a lead instructor pilot, and he didn't even leave the ground yet. Okay, he was at EOR.
Oh shit! Okay.
He turned the jet somehow, whatever he was doing, looking at something, and he fucking hit one of the field lights with the wing, and it fucking fell down on top of the jet.
We had a couple deer strikes too.
Deer strikes.
We had a couple deer strikes.
Fun.
Yeah,
but
they
had
had a deer strike at Eglin.
Oh shit!
I've heard about that.
Yeah,
I wasn't heard alligator strike, but yeah, Kevin, deer strike.
One at night.
It was in the air, so it was weird.
All right,
Christmas Eve.
Yeah, it's Christmas Eve.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah.
There was one at PAX, F-35B that hit a deer on the runway and had the deer sticker on the side of it.
Nice.
That was, I think, a BF2.
Okay. Oh, that's the one they just retired.
Probably.
Man, I swear, people should be getting achievements for all these weird kills. Fucking, we got balloons, we got weird cylinders in the sky, reindeer.
Oh yeah.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, it was a horrible Christmas day here.
None of the kids got what they wanted.
They got a bunch of trash.
Yeah.
We took over the back door.
We took over the routes that night. Okay.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's the least we could do.
I'm sure you tax all the kids. Like, all right, you get one gift, but I'm keeping this one.
Okay. Wait. I got a question about to Trash Panda again. Okay, we talked about expediter trucks, launch trucks. Did you have that shit? Not on the boat, but like when you were, actually on the ground, like on cement and stuff.
They probably had them on the boat.
On the flight line?
It was like the little Austin Powers, the little golf cart.
Oddly,
the Marines are just boys. The Marines are just stuck in the hallway back and forth because they got it stuck. The jet's coming down. We can't get out of here.
No, I don't think I had anything on the ground. Honestly,
no lunch trucks.
Nobody cared about them.
Yeah, literally, our barracks hadn't been remodeled since like the 1950s. Our base was like $2 million in debt. They don't care about us.
The Marines, bro, bought all the Jack Daniels, 100 pack of crayons. They don't need no lunch truck.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, with enough alcohol, anything is possible.
If they did have it, I would picture it looking just like the Oscar Mayer Wiener truck.
Probably
just the cargo door in the back,
I will say, it was weird.
Drag queen up top
because our boat did have a Starbucks in it. Oddly enough.
Jesus! You think the Air Force is bad?
What?
Yeah. So
Starbucks.
Obviously, anytime you walked by, because it was next to domestics. Every time you walk by, like the line of just white girls just lined up.
Oh yeah, especially during pumpkin spice season.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit.
I can't look at my radar without getting my Starbies.
Pretty much. Yeah, they all had the same attitude. It was pretty funny. Still weird having a Starbucks on a ship.
Yeah, that is pretty weird.
Yeah.
What was the fucking coffee place? Place
in Bagram. Green beans.
Green bean, dude.
Yes.
The green bean.
Fuck yes.
That shit was awesome, bro.
The green bean is where the fuck it's at.
Yep. It makes
you have to have a coffee
stupid
as good as the
Starbucks look like junior Starbucks.
They had that white chocolate, like mint. That's what I got the whole time.
Caramel frappuccinos were the best, especially when it was like 120 out. Oh, those are the best. It was worth walking there and just sweating just to go get one.
Right now, I don't know why. I just picture being like the person that walks in with like the mile-long order for your drink.
Dude, yes.
It's the beard. It's the beard.
Yeah, I think it is. Well, like,
Let me get
yeah,
a pumpkin
I can just
spice,
picture it.
non-fat, extra whip,
Dairy-free, gluten-free,
half ice.
Can you put oat milk in that?
Ice.
That's vegan, right?
Extra caramel drizzle.
Yeah. And
my beard's
ice,
starting to dry out. I need an extra. I need some extra oat milk.
Can you put an extra cake pop in there for me? Yeah.
You look like somebody who enjoys cake pops, though.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah. Yeah, cake pops aren't bad. I like going to
love
Target.
cake.
I like going to Target and getting the one that has a little dog on it. You know, it was the best.
I read something at Target. You get free refills on all your Starbucks the whole time you're in Target.
Oh, so you could spend
it's a hidden feature.
You could spend the whole day in Target.
The whole day.
And then just fucking walk around and refill your coffee all day.
Yeah.
But it
literally turn into a pumpkin spice. Refill your coffee all day long.
So it can't be any special drinks. But it's like this, like the Pike's Place coffee, whatever, just like regular coffee. Yes.
Oh.
We might have to do an episode at the Starbucks. Just get blitzed out.
Honestly, just walk around Starbucks.
Yeah, that'll be the
fucking
with a bunch of
Target.
microphones.
Yeah, that'll be the whole podcast. Just walk around, copious amounts of coffee.
Let's see how many cups we could get the whole day. Spend like 8 hours there.
Yeah,
we'll probably find that. Was it the dads of Target group hangs out in the minivan? They basically tailgate out at Target.
They should be hanging out in the Starbucks. Tailgate inside.
Don't they have like a Pizza Hut in there too? Sometimes
I think some do. Yeah,
some of them do.
Yeah,
they got the pizza and the popcorn.
Yeah. That smells like feet when you go in there.
The popcorn.
The popcorn smells like feet when you go.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, it's terrible.
Well, I mean, it's like it's been there for like 5 weeks. They just keep recycling it.
Hey, nobody's eating this popcorn here. Just put it back in there.
They just go over to the shelf in Target and they spray some of the buttery popcorn flavor and they just shake it up. Yeah.
Just microwave that shit.
They just keep it warm and call it a day.
Hey.
I fucked up one of my pilots a little bit. So on deployment, I'm big into spicy things. So for my shop prior to the deployment, I would always buy like Carolina Reaper like every summer and make my little Lance Corporals eat them because it was hilarious to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
So while on deployment, I found on Amazon that there was these things called little death nuts. And
yeah, so they were great.
Yeah. So there were these little packages where like it had increasing levels of like spiciness peanuts essentially, and the top one had I think it was like 14 million Scoville units, and it had like pure capsaicin crystals, like just absolutely terrible. So pilot comes straight down from his flight, and all of maintenance control is fucked at this point because I've been feeding them this thing. Yeah, and
we're listening.
Yeah. They make him eat like a whole box of these pure capsaicin little nuts. And he's just like not knowing what it is. He's just like, oh, whatever, snack. I just came back from a flight, whatever. So he eats them. And then he goes to debrief with the EXO, and you just hear him in the next room just struggling. Like, man is dying, and they're just trying to speak. Yeah,
did they have to give him the silver bullet? Did they have to give him the silver bullet?
He avoided that, but man, he was not in
Is that another Blue Mountain State reference?
No, the silver bullet is the ice dildo that they stick in there.
Yeah, it's from Blue Mountain State.
No,
yeah, that's from Blue Mountain State, or from Dr. Miami.
I thought the Marines like legit have that shit though.
I mean, yeah, it is a thing, but
if they fall out,
if Kevin took the blur off of his video, it's on his back table back there.
That's what that blue thing is.
First of all, that's for tomorrow.
That's why it's
me alone.
blurred out.
It's for tomorrow. We leave those activities.
How many times did you get the silver bullet while you were in? Just like 6, right?
I mean, willingly, like 8,
6.
9, maybe 12. I don't know. I can almost count.
Those are good numbers.
I volunteered.
Yeah, got to make sure the thing still works, right?
We need somebody to test a silver bullet. Panda's got it. Give it to me.
Yeah.
This shit.
Hey, got to take it up the ass at least once a year just to make sure I still don't like it.
Yeah, how are you gonna know if you don't like it if you don't keep doing it?
Yeah, exactly. You know? Well, maybe if I try next year, then I like it. Then I know, like, okay, now I like it. But if I do it, and it's like, oh, it's still not for me. You just got to make sure,
Were you ever like,
it, but keep putting it in a couple more times. Let's see what happens.
Were you ever like, where do I get one of these? Asking for like the Amazon link and shit.
You know what? I try to go through supply because they can get pretty much everything.
Oh, they have an NSN number, huh?
There's got to be an NSN for that thing.
Oh, dude, there has to be. If you can get fucking Humvees and plasma TVs through supply, I'm pretty sure you can get a silver bullet. There's no way you can't.
Speaking of supply, I miss Fedlog. Fedlog was the best. You could order anything on Fedlog. You could order a whole new C-130.
GSA, you could do everything.
You could order a whole new C-130 on Fedlog.
We got chrome wheels for E-model 1 year.
Love it.
We got our shit pushed in.
Chrome wheels, bro.
Chrome wheels.
The closest to chrome wheels, the closest to chrome wheels we had was dudes with the polishing kits. They'd fucking go and polish everything. Like they'd polish the hubcaps. They'd go up in the fucking cockpit and polish all the knobs. Besides the pilot's knob.
Polish all the knobs.
You got to use your elbows for this knob.
They polished all the knobs, and then
that went fucking crazy though. I spent 3.5 days taking out the fucking checker marks.
Oh yeah, on ball 7. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we put that fucking
ridiculous.
That checker shit. Actually, I didn't. I sat back and watched my buddy do it. Shout out to Jeremy. You know who you are. Ball 7. 9007.
He put in an office chair with an orbital for 3 fucking days, taking that shit off.
Shit in there. It was fucking awesome, dude. We're checker tails, bro. That's 325th with checker tails. So he had a squadron spirit. I commend him. And it was right before we were getting rid of the shit, so he was like, "Fuck it, I'm doing it."
There's all kinds of fucked up shit on that jet. That jet was fucked.
So, Red, I don't know if you want to. Do you want to read that email? The first email we got. Read the story.
Interesting.
Oh yeah,
we already got. Oh, the story.
No, the sheet metal guy.
Yeah, I mean, story.
Nobody cares about him.
Old Canada.
Yeah. The sheet metal guy is like non-existence.
Yeah, so there we are in Canada. Canadian.
Oh, dude, I fucking
Canadian.
Listen, I was in Canada. I was in Canada for a TDY, and that shit was bomb until we went dry, bro. So like our chief was like, "Fuck you guys, alcohol's gone," because the Jeep got stolen. The rental Jeep got stolen, and then 2 of these fuckers from weapons like threatened the chief because they were wasted. So yeah.
Jeez.
That was a good TDY when you go dry.
Yeah, but then we all like were fucking chugging Red Bulls and shit like that. Like, we can't chug beer, let's chug Red Bulls. Like,
it's like every time
crew chiefs are dumb as fuck.
Every time we went TDY to Pope Air Force Base, No Hope Pope. So they never used to sell Yingling across the Mississippi in Arkansas. So if we ever went TDY there was always one plane that would have a pallet of just nothing but Yingling. Everybody would buy it.
I love Yingling.
I love that.
Sorry.
Are you gonna read the story?
Yeah, I love Yingling, dude. Black and tan Yingling is my shit. I love that shit. Especially being stationed in Florida, that was the best.
Kevin doesn't know what that is. He's too young.
No, Yingling. I had it when I was up in Wisconsin and Florida for attachments.
And best beer is Spotted Cow up in Wisconsin.
Guinness.
I did like that.
Best beer is Guinness.
The Spotted Cow is the best.
Yeah, that was really good. That was my first time having it when I went up there. It was pretty dope.
Did you go to Volk?
Yep.
Volk is like out in the middle of nowhere.
Yes, there's that really
there.
All you have is like that really shitty bar next to all the barracks, and that's like pretty much it. Yeah.
So, question: when I'm reading this, do I read it in a different voice? Because I don't know how the dude talks. So I should just
just read it.
I got it.
Read it how you think he would sound.
Okay, I will right now. So this is from Pants.
That's what Valley Girl accent.
Yeah, read it how somebody named Pants would
like I want like Simi Valley accent.
Yeah,
or like San Francisco.
There we were in Canada.
He's like Pants.
San Francisco.
He's like, oh, it's a fun story, dudes, that came to mind. Once upon a time.
Are you the turtle from Nemo?
Yeah, I could be.
Yeah, that's who you sound like. You sound like Crush right now.
Once upon a time, TDY from the wonderful Eglin world, we went up to Canada to drown ourselves in kokanee. Man, I can't read, dude. Apparently,
I don't know. I thought Marines were bad.
Yeah, I know. In kokanee and have a good time at Red Flag. The first night up there, we head out to the town, find a club, and proceed to get shitty. All in good night. The club closes down, and we aren't done. Enter the natives, the locals, the large Indian women. Now you tell your kids, don't take candy from strangers. Beware of people offering you things in a van. But nobody ever tells you that shit to adults because, well, we would know better. But these local ladies strike up a conversation outside the club, and a bit into that, they say, and I quote, we have Jello shots in the van. What else do 4 already drunk maintainers do? But head for free booze, dude. As I recall this story, I'm just like, what the fuck did we do? But at the time, it was titties and Jello shots, bro. Titties and Jello shots. They actually had the mini gelatin alcohol cups ready for consumption as we hop in and head for their place. Unbeknownst to us, he used that word. Unbeknownst to us, their place is the middle of nowhere in the next province over. And as we pull up to the house in the middle of nowhere, I assume on the reservation, we get introduced to one of their husbands who was cool with his wife just bringing home rando Americans, apparently. And we sit around and polish off a bottle of Firewater, dude. The better prequel to Fireball. It comes time to get going back to base because we have a 08 in brief to tell us all the things we shouldn't have done the night prior. Then we get dropped off at the gate and stumble our way to the base theater, try to straighten ourselves as we pass the chief and find our seats. About halfway through, we get pulled out and ream the fuck out, bro. And then we got restricted to base for the remainder of TDY. It still ended up being a good trip because the kokanee was flown from the enlisted club at constant rate, dude. Woo! What a TDY banger. Sorry if I butchered your story, dude, but that's how I feel you talk because you nicknamed Pants.
We're going to post this video.
Was this guy
Crush needs to go over your face.
Was this guy in Finding Nemo?
Jesus.
God, he took that fucking North
seriously.
Atlantic current or whatever the fuck he was riding.
He might have been
all the way to the next province, bro.
All the way to the next province. Listen, I hope that's maybe how he talks. I could have done a Southern accent, but every single time we get a submission, I'm going to read it in some sort of voice. So just be prepared that I will read it like that.
Good.
It has to be Crush the whole time. Like,
yeah,
any story it has to be Crush.
Yep. Just every time, just do it like this. Like, dude, this one time we went to Red Flag, and then that was cool.
Whoa.
Like that. Well,
oh well, if Red is going to do that accent,
bro.
then Rhino, you have to do the Valley Girl accent.
The Valley Girl accent? I can't do that.
No, yeah,
you could totally do the Valley Girl accent.
Do you have some sort of accent that you can do?
Oh my god,
I can do like the German accent.
Oh well, because you're German. Well, I mean,
yeah,
that comes naturally to you.
That's like me talking in Spanish. It's not fun.
Yeah.
Like what? Yeah, and I like beer and sausage and sauerkraut. That's how you talk.
I hate it when the sauerkraut gets in my beard.
That's how he talks when he goes home. He talks like
I have to
like that. But when he gets home, he's like, yeah, and I'm home. Yeah, and Fraulein, where's the beer?
It's kind of like Beer Fest, right? You know?
Oh man, I love that movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I fucking love that movie. Have you ever tried to do a drinking game? When they drink, you drink?
No.
You won't make it through the whole movie. You won't make it through the whole movie.
That sounds like a challenge to me.
All right, so I guess the whoever sends the next submission, I'll read in the German accent.
There you go.
Yes.
Just like this one time we went to this bar, and we were like, these girls are like, there's Jello shots in the car. Next thing you know, we was in the next province.
Yeah.
Titties and beers.
The titties and beers.
You know what? Going back to that is a great way to kidnap just about any enlisted person ever.
Dude, no joke.
Yeah.
Any mechanic in the world.
Like, I'm surprised that guy's still alive.
That could have gone south so fast.
Nipples and Jello shots.
Yeah, he's like, hey, bro, titties and Jello shots, dude. Let's go.
And I love how he's just like he like kindly hit it on there that they were on the reservation.
So, yeah,
he just kind of threw it in, like,
just like, yeah, we were in a complete different area, man. Didn't know where the hell we were.
So there we were in an Indian reservation in Canada.
Well, thank you, Pants. Thanks, Pants, for the
thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
for
and please send a voice submission. Leave us an audio clip just so we can put a voice to the face.
Listen,
no, screw it. Just ruin it. Just ruin his reputation.
Listen, if people do want to leave us voice submissions, go for it. You know what I mean? But I like butchering shit like that because it's fun.
If you leave a voice submission, we're gonna find a face to put to your voice. Yeah. Much like we'll put a voice to your words.
Pull up like a sock puppet. Just do this while he's talking.
Fucking Mr. Hanky there, fucking dancing around.
That should be Kevin's like avatar is the Martians from the Muppets.
Hey man, we can make it a thing.
Oh wait, what are you talking about? The Martians?
Yeah, from the Muppets.
Yep. Chicken. Yep.
They're all looking at the book.
Book.
That or I can just like really badly Photoshop a raccoon with like the little marine hat and like a box of Crayola.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
That works perfect.
Yes. Dude, how long have we been doing this for?
About an hour.
Been an hour, yeah.
Already?
Yeah.
That you went dry.
No fucking way.
Yep. So
holy shnikes, dude. Okay. Well, I mean, you guys want to?
Were you talking about dry TDY?
Me? I was talking about a dry TDY. Yeah. I was talking about.
You were dry?
Yeah, that sounds horrible.
Huh?
Where'd you go that you were dry?
It was Canada.
Oh,
we weren't. We were dry or we were drinking like a lot.
Well, yeah, you drink until you're dry. Yeah.
Until
how it works.
Until the chief was like, "No more, bro." And the shitty thing is, we had gone there and drank the entire town's, like, because they only had 2 bars in the town, so we drank them dry, and then they ordered double because they're like, "Oh, fucking this U.S. fucking Air Force squadron is here," and they drank everything. I remember at some certain point we were in the bar, which was connected to the hotel. I ordered 15 Jaeger bombs. Gave 2 to my chief and then took the other 13. And then I was always double fisting the whole time. It was a good time.
I remember on the way back from the desert, we had to stop in Leipzig because Ramstein was fogged over and we were flying back with the army. So they're on general order, 1 or something like that. So they can't drink until they're assigned back into their unit. So you get all these Air Force fuckers and all these Army fuckers in the Leipzig terminal. And all the Army guys are just sitting there like sad little puppies. And then you get all the Air Force guys like just kicking back like absinthe, fucking like just wrecking bottles of beer. I'm pretty sure the little terminal at Leipzig was dry afterwards. And all the Army guys are just sitting there like, man, this sucks. And you're just wasted for another like 17-hour flight back to Bangor, Maine. It's like all the Army guys are all sad the whole flight. All the Air Force guys are all passed out. It's great.
Bangor, Maine. Now we went dry in fucking Thailand. That was a bad one.
That's bad.
What squadron were you with? Were you Rocketeers?
44.
Oh, no, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. You weren't at Shady J. You weren't at Shady J. Okay.
No. Yep. Now we had a fucking barbecue.
Were you in the LB squadron?
Set the pavilion on fire. What's that?
Were you in the LB squadron? Ladyboy squadron?
No. There was though. I'll tell you, they're the fuck sexiest dudes I ever seen in Thailand.
Have you seen some of those videos? The guy's like, I'm a man. The hell you are.
I'm telling you, that shit is fucking wild. You walk around
it's like I ain't gay, but
you start to question over there. You're like, God damn. Yeah, that's Lady Boy. You're like, how?
Like, oh, I just had a Marine Corps moment. Jesus.
Exactly. Like, jeez, fuck.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, like, we're thanking everybody for listening to our shit, right? Thank you, everybody, for listening to our stuff, following us, like, subscribe, share, all this stuff.
Like, follow, share, subscribe. All the things.
Yep. Trash Panda.
Bullshit. So
Trash Panda. Thanks for coming on the show.
Voices. Oh, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Trash Panda, do you have anything to say or resources for veterans or active duty that may need some assistance in something? Do you have any?
Yeah, I mean, just in general, obviously everybody, doesn't matter what branch of service you've been on, we all dog on each other, but at the end of the day, if you need help, reach out to literally any other veteran. Reach out to your friends, reach out to anybody that you've been listening with, and I guarantee you, like, somebody will be out there to help you out. And you know what? Definitely support everybody out there.
Yep, we're all one team, one fight. We say it every time.
Yep.
Military One Source, VA.gov.
Us.
All right.
Email one of us.
Later, y'all.
We're always around.
Bye, guys. Chuck's out.
All right, Chuck's out.
We'll see y'all
later.
Latest.